time to dodge MotorTrend because they ain't no friend. This is Rip Roaring Garage. I'm Alex, and we have just reached an important milestone. 2,500 rippers on YouTube, 260 on BitChute, and over 100 on Rumble. Now, I'm delaying the redesigned video again, probably going to be even later, but something very important happened, and I can't be silent. Last week, we talked about a Dodge owner that had some issues. TK's Garage, Butter the Great, Butter the Insider, and OC Motivator all made impactful videos. Tim Kuniskis' office got involved. The good news about that is the guy will get a replacement. Dodge reimbursed him for all the payments he made on the defective car, and he's waiting to take delivery of the new Scat Pack wide body. I don't know more details. It's still developing. However, right now, we need your help. And I say this because every single channel right now is being targeted by fake copy strikes. And this isn't a small little company. No, this is MotorTrend, owned by Discovery with the tacit approval of Dodge. Here's what's been going on. Last year, the unveiling of the Demon 170 was broadcast on Dodge's YouTube channel. There was some partnership with MotorTrend. They also were live streaming this on their channel. Now, I had no idea, and I'm pretty sure majority of people had no idea. The views speak for themselves. Now, we all covered it. We all had our different takes. Even if we're like-minded, it doesn't mean that we're repeating each other because we're all focusing on different elements that the other one may have missed. And that's why sometimes it's good to pay attention to multiple people. Well, all of us, multiple people with channels on multiple platforms, primarily YouTube, let's face it, only YouTube, due to their insane system, are being hit with copyright strikes over fair use content. We are literally the definition of this law, where we can show material to discuss, debate a level of education, customer education, learning about the vehicle specs and whatnot, what you're getting for the money. That is education, and just overall news. This is Wednesday. Butter had his live stream, commenting and showing my supports. However, during this stream, I also found out that somebody else, Hemi Muscle, another channel, 30K or so subscribers, so much larger than me, but still, had these notices given out. I've also covered this event. What we need to do right now is to not let this be silent. This practice of these copyright strikes to silence us and whatever for political reasons has become so much the norm that it's now veering into the consumer realm where we cannot talk about cars. Why? Because I don't even know. It doesn't even make that much sense doing this after a year, more than a year. 170 was released on St. Patrick's Day, if you remember, the Leprechaun connection and all that. And just as a parentheses, I was right. Yes, I did call it, and there would not be a 426. It was just going to be another Hellcat variant. I'm always right. Well, not always, but I gotta point that out. Butter was convinced it was a 426. I don't have the scoop that he does, but I know things too. I'm glad that we're able to, talk like men, and that's kind of what we do, as opposed to MotorTrend that just issues these takedown notices, YouTube complies, and all of a sudden the video goes dark. I started wondering, why is this happening right now? They did nothing for a year because they want the hype. They want us talking about this car, and yeah, it's a cool car and all that. The markups, the insane behavior from dealerships kind of made things go south, public impression wise. And that's why I think with the unveiling of the new electric Charger,
let's kind of start going after these channels.
Watch his video on the whole MotorTrend saga. In the live stream, you can tell that he had more time to figure out what was happening and whatnot. So he does identify the portions that are struck. When Jay Leno is talking, they literally identified Tim Kuniskis as the copyrighted material. Usually this tactic is used for songs. It's one of the reasons why I don't use background music, even though I have permission. I've even bought licenses, but it's too easy for somebody, a fake company, to claim it and, oh, well, this is ours. Then you got to give your name, your address, your everything to some scammer company, and then, that's how you get doxxed and you get scam calls and whatnot. So that's why it's just better not to even bother, at least for me. The fact that they're using this for Tim Kuniskis and Jay Leno. Now, I'm probably not going to be good with Jay Leno just because he has partnered with Hagerty. Hagerty has been in my crosshairs ever since they decided to non-renew me for no reason whatsoever. The video is going to be right here. If you want to go watch that later on, you can do that. So Jay Leno, yeah, I'm never going to be on his good graces. He's aligned himself with these con artists, Hagerty, the surviving members, trying to play the whole race game and all that.
The missile is very tired. He is eepy.
No, God! No, God, please!
To be
no!
fair, it does look like, Butter is black. Hemi Muscle is black. And I've not heard from anybody else. I don't know if this is some sort of underhanded tactic trying to divide us, and I don't think that's going to work. Our priorities in life are not the same as theirs. The way we think a little differently. Shame on you, MotorTrend and Discovery Channel. I doubt any of you guys watched our crap. A million better documentaries out on Rumble and YouTube and whatnot. What I need from you guys: subscribe, like, share these videos. Obviously, I would be flattered if you chose to follow me on this subject. Go check out Butter the Insider. Subscribe to him as well, because he is an unofficial brand ambassador for Dodge. He calls Dodge out a lot. He has made contacts with Kuniskis' office and people within Dodge. We are competitive, right? And that is our nature, from these cars to what we do with our videos. We're always competing. So obviously it's my nature to tell you to subscribe and like my videos as well. But right now he is, leading this charge. Just want to say that I am 100% standing with Butter. Leave me alone. I am 100% standing with Butter. I am for free speech. I'm actually a bit of an absolutist. You can say whatever you want. It's up to you to discern. But if this is to be permanent, the digital town square and having digital car shows, if you silence us, where does that leave us? I don't know. This is a very chaotic video. A lot of things are happening even in New York. I was thinking maybe I should talk about the Letitia James Trump verdict and taking his buildings and all that because of fraud, which is something not just the real estate industry does, but anybody on Facebook. If you bought a car and New York State said this is the value, you're going to have to pay sales tax on that car, and you're paying, I don't know, $1,000 and the car was $8,000. But then if you go sell it for $12,000, isn't that fraud then? What if you refinance it and the value is different? Is that fraud? So there's a lot of uncertainty and chaos. And if we can't speak and call them out on this, what chance do we have at opposing this communist nationalization? My heritage is Romanian. I've had family thrown into gulags. I've had properties and assets taken for the good of the people. We're going to build low-income apartment buildings, which is literally what the mayor of New York, the old guy, Bloomberg, said that he wanted to do with Trump Tower. This is scary stuff. And that's why this is important. Because some people might say, just cars, shut up. No, car culture, American car culture is American culture. There is no distinction. It has nothing to do where the make of the car is, because I've seen guys that are into JDM or BMWs, whatever. If you're Americans and you have that American mentality, then you are an American. You value your freedom, your property, your labor, your work, your effort, all this stuff. This is what gets me freaking angry when I see some freaking giant corporation like Discovery doing this corporate bullying. Why? Because, Butter has only 30,000 subscribers. What are they going to do to smaller guys? They're going to crush us with no second warning, no second thought, nothing. But together we're strong. And to any naysayer, look at what we were able to do. How many channels covered this guy's story? I know of TK, I know of Butter, OC, Brad, and myself. Four dudes in our bedrooms or basements or wherever, but we had an impact. And it wasn't just because of us, Because if you out there, yes, I'm pointing at you right now, I'm pointing in your chest. You're the one that makes that difference. Numbers, 2,500 subscribers, 33,000 subscribers, 100,000 subscribers. All this comes together and we had an impact to one dude. Just because there's people out there that are willing to accept.
Well, what are you gonna do?
Heard somebody says, well, that's time. Time changes and you gotta accept change. No, you don't. You don't have to accept anything. You can be that crotchety old man. Be the guy yelling at the cloud. And if it's a just cause, there'll be other people right behind you yelling at that same cloud too. And it has nothing to do with age. Shout out to you, David. Go check out Butter's video. Subscribe to him. Spam this video as well. Give me that like. And if for some reason you don't like whatever I'm saying in the future, just tell me, hey man, see, I don't have time, or you suck, or whatever. Just, you're in my house, you're my channel, you're here with me. Give me at least the courtesy of telling me goodbye. That's how we beat this way we think about the internet, because I'm a real person. You're a real person. Let's act like real people again. We got this. So I'm Alex. This is Rip Roaring Garage, where oil is thicker than blood. Hit me that like, and I hope you have a rip roaring day. So I'm Alex. This is Rip Roaring Garage, where oil is thicker than bud.